Hello, lovely friends and family. A warm welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well by God's grace. My name is Samira. If you're new here, welcome, and welcome if you're an existing subscriber. Today, we're going to be making some Chinkafa, okay? So we're using brown long grain rice, okay? So usually we use the local broken rice, but here I'm going to be using brown long grain rice, right? It is very delicious. It is amazing. It's the same concept as the Dawadawa jollof, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be bringing you the authentic original one using the brown broken Ghana local rice, okay? But if you somewhere you live anywhere and you don't have access to that rice, I want to bring you this recipe for you to be know that you can do it without it, okay? So now let's get into the video. So we start with our ingredients, okay? So I have some red onions, okay, which I've sliced. I have some garlic, okay? I have some ginger, okay? So yeah, I've blended all of them, and I have some dawadawa. You need dawadawa in this recipe, you can't miss that. I have some aniseed and calabash nutmeg, okay? Fresh chopped tomatoes, okay? And I have some herrings, okay, amani, okay, I have some tuna, and then I do have some mackerel, all right, okay. I also have some green chopped chilies. I have my green chili sauce, okay, which I've already shared that recipe. I will link it for you. And I have my long green brown rice. Yeah, I also have some vegetable oil we're going to be using. So you add some vegetable oil to a pot, any pot of your liking, a pot that can cook something like jollof rice, because you're going to be cooking the rice in it. I'm just adding the mackerel and the tuna, and I'm going to be frying this, okay? I fry this until it's golden brown, and then I will just take them out, okay? But before then, I added the green chilies I showed you, okay? So yeah, I just want the chilies to infuse in the fish, okay, to make it spicy and also very delicious. Yeah. Okay, fat fish there, it can be yin, so you have to sometimes add some chilies to it to, combat that yin behavior. Okay, so now I'm scooping out the fish, okay, and then we'll start with the stew. So here I have added my green chili sauce, which I've already linked for you, and I've added my tomatoes, okay. So as I am stirring, I just realized, no, that is the wrong way of doing things right there. I forgot to fry my onions and add some other things. So in a different saucepan, I decided to fry my onions because the onions should have gone first, but I forgot about it. I drink it also. Okay, so I'm adding my garlic and my ginger here, and I am going to fry it just for a couple of minutes. Then I will transfer that into the main saucepan. Okay, so this should have been done first before adding my chili and my tomatoes, but I forgot. So I had to, move the saucepan aside and do this and then add it to it. Okay, so nothing spoil at all. You can always go back to correct your mistakes if it is correctable. But we didn't say correct, I mean, can't do that. And you're correct, I'm fine. So here I'm adding my dawadawa, and I'm going to give it a stir. So I just thought I should add the rest of my tomatoes because I wasn't going to use it anytime soon and I didn't want it to spoil. And yeah, so I added more tomatoes to it, okay, and stirred it, and then added my herrings, okay. So my herrings are dry and it needs to be rehydrated, so I let that go in first. You see that at the end of this whole recipe, this herrings will be standing still, like just say so I'm adding some salt to taste, okay, and I will just cover it for it to simmer for a bit, then we'll continue from there. This is kind of simple. It's actually very simple. It's so simple, but the ingredient got a few more ingredients, okay. So here I'm adding my spices, which is anise seed and Calabash nutmeg, okay? And then my fish goes in the fried fish, okay? So I like to fry my fish so that it gives it a bit of meaty taste, okay? Right? This dish is full of umami flavors, I tell you. So, so, so good. It's so unassuming, but amazingly delicious, okay? So I'm adding more salt because I'll be adding my rice, and it has to be well seasoned, okay? This area this stage of the cooking, you have to make sure your food is well seasoned. So I'm adding my rice now. I'm going to give it a stir. I'm not going to add water now. I'll add water to it, but not now. And then give it a stir. I'll let it cook a little bit. I'll come back to give it a stir. Then that's when we add some more water. Okay. So this is where you should be scraping the bottom and the sides and everything to make sure that it's not burning. Okay. So here I'm giving it a good clean. Okay. So yeah, once I'm satisfied, I'll just cover it and let it simmer, okay, on the medium heat. So after about 10 minutes, I come back and yes, I give it a stir. Just say, I didn't say jollof style. So this is where I'm adding my water, okay? So you make sure you add enough water to cook. Brown rice is hard. It's like sort of, it is organic. It is a new feel. So when you're cooking, it takes longer to cook than cooking white rice. Okay, so you make sure that you have enough water to cook it. So you just give it a stir, as I said, jollof style. Yibia and the same going and stirring and stirring and stirring till it is ready. So that's what I'm doing. I'll cover it with a kitchen foil, and then yes, I will come back as usual. I'm eating the fish. Just say maybe no man, maybe na make a mitro. Minjeja be home, be new biania. Minjeja me who cry. So I'm catering. Do you hear that? Did you hear what I said? I said I'm catering. So hey, I'm catering. So I covered with the kitchen floor so that the steam and the heat is contained and every bit of the grain is covered. It's cooked properly. Okay. So yeah, my rice is now ready, cooked, and as I'm tasting it, I'm loving it. Okay, I can't wait to serve it. Okay, so yeah, so I'll just serve it with some stew and then some shito and